Our headlines today. Overnight snow has been falling across large parts of the UK, causing travel disruption and power cuts in some areas.
I'm here in Harrogate in North Yorkshire, where people are waking up to severe weather warnings and it's continuing to snow.
Good morning. Amber warnings for snow and ice still in force across parts of North Wales, the North Midlands and especially northern England, which I think will see the brunt of the heavy snow. As it turns back to rain, also icy conditions, freezing rain for some of us, but I'll have all the details for you here on BBC Breakfast.
Also today, Reform UK leader Nigel Farage defends tech billionaire Elon Musk over a series of critical posts about the British government.
Free speech is back. We may find it offensive, but it's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Ceremonies honouring the former US President Jimmy Carter, who died last week, have begun in his home state of Georgia.
Avoiding hospital backlogs, we'll take a look at the Frailty Unit, aiming to help elderly patients get seen quicker and sent home from hospital.
Good morning. A frustrating day for the teams chasing Liverpool in the Premier League title race. Both Arsenal and Chelsea held to draws away from home. Leaders Liverpool will go 8 points clear if they beat Manchester United later.
Right, let's take a look at today's papers. Obviously, the weather came in too late for the front pages, although the Sunday Express headline is leading with the story that the NHS is braced for a perfect storm as this deadly combination of freezing temperatures and surging winter viruses threatens to push the health service to breaking point. And all of this as the Royal College of Emergency Medicine predicts at least 14,000 unnecessary deaths due to A&E delays this winter, according to the newspaper.
A number of the papers, including The Sun this morning, leading with tributes to Ed Pettifer, who was one of the 14 people killed in the New Orleans attack. He was the stepson of Prince William's nanny as a child. Now, The Sun reports that William was in shock at the death of his pal.
The Sunday Times features an investigation by the paper which reports that NATO will urge Sir Keir Starmer to significantly increase spending on air and missile defences. It claims the military alliance is expected to make a formal request later this year. Loads in the papers this morning, still talking about Luke Littler having won the darts. I know he was on this show yesterday, wasn't he? But also the big TV event of the moment, which was the thing I was most excited to getting to New Year's Day about, is the return of The Traitors.
See, sell this to me. I've not seen any of it.
I can't quite get my head around that you haven't got onto this because it's the kind of thing that I know you would love. It is absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
And it's hard to describe until you actually kind of sit and watch it. But for those who know, it was the one TV show that the entire kind of family gathering of 16 of us sat down and watched over the Christmas period.
And this is season 3?
This is season 3 now. And what's interesting is that all the contestants will be much more aware of how the programme works and seeing their particular game plans, but none of them really work. But in the Sunday Times today, they're saying that the key to choosing really good contestants for this is that they must all be likeable. Now, you might think if you watch it, not all of them are terribly likeable, but they have to pass the pub test. Would viewers want a pint with them? They don't want it to be a reality show that puts people off because the contestants are people that they just would absolutely have nothing in common with.
The appeal is you like watching.
Yeah, and you invest in them, you emotionally invest in them.
Do I have to go back to series 1?
No, you can join in at series 3.
And then go backwards.
Yeah. And there was a brilliant twist at the end of Friday's one, which I think everyone is now kind of aware of, but I won't mention to you.
I was going to say thank you.
So that you can properly involve yourself in the whole experience. So I cannot wait for Wednesday night. I'm on tenterhooks. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each of the next few weeks.
That's quite a commitment.
It's not. It's only an hour. You watch more TV than that normally. It's fine. So it's terrific. And I know that Yin, one of the banished contestants, was also on the programme this week with Charlie singing, bizarrely. Anyway, so much fun to be had. You need to get on it.